Hey guys, it's Laina and welcome back to Daily Diabetics. I am your Thursday video, and also we are starting this new thing wherever we check our blood sugar and show you guys what it is before the video. And let me know if you guys like the intro to our channel, and once you see the end slate, let me know if you like that as well. But basically today I'm just going to be sharing with you guys how I store my diabetes supplies, so hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's get right onto it. I store mine right here in my desk. It has a little thing that opens up. So let's open this up. And it has 3 shelves, so we'll just go one by one. So first thing we have is this Dexcom box, which actually does not have Dexcom sensors in it. If you open it up, I'm running kind of low on these, I need to restock, but I have some alcohol swabs in here. So I just took basically an old Dexcom sensor box and put all my alcohol swabs in here. That way they're just handy for changing my pump and my Dexcom. And if we look over here, we have some other stuff. So obviously here we have some Neosporin. I like to use this after I change my insulin pump because I put it on a little band-aid and then I put it on my old site. Just I feel like it helps it heal better. And then like I said, I put band-aids on my site, on my insulin pump site after I take it out. So back here, I've added some new things recently. I have these 2 cases. Currently I have the black one, that's why it's not back here, but I just have a blue one and a pink one, and so you can switch these out, the new receiver, whenever you would like to, so I just store those back there. Farther back here, I have these 2 stickers from Pump Peels for the Omni Pod, and I've actually not tried them out yet, but it's just a marble sticker for your pod. So this letter was actually from my doctor whenever I went on a trip, and at the airport it just says that all the supplies I need to carry with me, and I have type 1 diabetes and I need to carry everything with me at all times. I'm not supposed to go through the metal detector, things like that. And then way back here, this is really not diabetes related, but I'll just show you real quick. I just have a lot of Germex, an old Fitbit band, SD cards, chapstick, just random stuff back there. And that is basically the top shelf. And so let's move on to the second shelf. So down here, this is where things get interesting. Right here, this is my MedAngel 1. If you guys don't know what this is, it is basically a thermometer, and you store it with your insulin, which my insulin pen is right there, but it sends the data and the temperature of your insulin to your phone, and it alerts you if it gets too hot or too cold. And it's really awesome. I would definitely recommend, if you guys haven't ever heard of this, to check it out. I will leave a link to it down below if you guys are interested. This just helps take the back off this to put a new battery on. But here I keep the current insulin pen I'm using because I fill my Omni Pod with insulin pens in case my pump were to fail and I need to go back to shots. I would prefer pens than syringes, but I am about halfway through it. And then right here, this is actually my Dexcom sensors this time, not alcohol swabs. And then here is the sensor. There's 4 in a box, and I change my Dexcom every single week. And I'm sure eventually we will be doing some sort of video on changing the Dexcom at some point on this channel. And if you guys can already tell, this is my Omni Pod Supplies. So these are actually 2 pods that have failed. The company needed them to send me new ones. And then back here, we have my box of pods. I have, I think, maybe 1 or 2 more boxes of these in a storage closet, and then also a ton more boxes of Omnipods as well in that same closet, but I just keep the stuff that I frequently use in this desk. And here we just have basically my Omnipods, which I change every 3 days. If you guys don't know, that's how often you change an insulin pump. This is what the package looks like. It has the pod, a syringe body, and a syringe needle at the top. And then back here, if you guys can see, I just have some batteries for my Omnipod PDM. Whenever it needs new batteries, I just have those stored back there so I can get to them pretty easy. And down here, this is not really diabetes related, pretty much not really at all. And in that, this is kind of diabetes related. I keep some cords for my pump and my Dexcom to plug it into my computer. And that is my main stuff that I use frequently, at least every 3 days when I change my pump. After we close that, I wanted to show you guys this really quick. This is just some little extra stuff. This stays in a cabinet, not in my room, but I wanted to show you it anyways. So these are my extra lancing needles, and then these are extra pin needles in case I would ever need to go back to shots. In this drawer, we have just a mix of stuff. So I have some test strips. These are the current ones I use with my Omni Pod. And then these went with a old meter I had. And then these are grip grips, which basically, if you guys didn't already know, they go over your Dexcom, your Omni Pod, or any pump that you have, just to help it stay on for the full amount of time. And then these were with my T-Slim. They are shower plugs, or if you're getting in any sort of water. I have tons because they would come in every single box, and I don't use the T-Slim anymore, so just keep them right there. And then this is a very, very old meter. I think it might have been like my first or second meter. I didn't use it very long. It's an old one. It's not as fancy as some of the other ones out there now. And this is my old Dexcom receiver. And then finally, in the last drawer, we have lots of, what are these called? Lancing devices, and these go with them. This is a control solution, basically, if you think your meter isn't reading very well. I'm not really sure how that stuff works because I don't use it. And then this is an old meter I had. I loved this meter. I have currently a pump peels on there, a sticker for it. I really liked that one, but I don't use it anymore. There's my little drawer with my extra supplies. So that's basically how I organize my diabetes supplies. If you enjoyed, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel down below if you haven't already. We post every single day. Comment down below how you organize your diabetes supplies. If it's different from how I do it, I would love to hear from you guys, and I will respond. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye, guys.